That should be fun.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You need more earphone?
No, I think it's Gucci.
Okay.
Like Dakota's Gucci.
I guess that's how we're doing it now.
Oh, man. Hey, Dakota's going to be a dad, you guys. Oh, no, that's the wrong button.
I think you wanted this one.
Is the yay one on that one? Or
No, it's not. Board? It's on the other one.
That's what I was looking for. That was really bad. Sorry, Dakota. I'm actually very excited for you to have a kid.
Wow. That could have...
I hope you name him Chip.
That was perfect.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Best of 5 featuring myself.
And G's touching shit.
Oh, man. That was bad.
That was good.
Dakota's having a kid.
Oh, man. All right.
His pull-out game was not that strong, apparently. On purpose.
Homie can't pull out of a driveway. What do you expect?
Dakota can't pull. Yeah, Dakota can pull out of a driveway.
I don't know why we're ripping on Dakota for literally no reason at all.
Because he's like the happiest moment of his life besides his wedding.
Oh, that's fair.
Actually, Dakota, what's more? I guess you haven't had the baby yet, but
yeah. Ask him again in whatever months.
Let me see. Was the announcement of you asking for marriage more exciting than finding out you're having a kid? Yeah, that's the question I want to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how are you, G?
I'm good. Just thinking about Dakota and Jory for some reason.
Apparently.
Oh, maybe it's because I wasn't here last week.
Oh, yeah.
And they took over the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah. I was a special guest, apparently.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. It's fine. Everything was fine.
I wish they were more aggressive with you. Like, shut up, man. This isn't your show right now.
Right.
Like, don't take a lead. Like, we have the buttons. We have all this shit.
Yeah. It was good.
That's cool. Yeah, how was that beat? How was that interaction?
It was good. They shared a lot of stories, so if you haven't had a chance to watch it, definitely check it out. DVD Extras is an extra long episode as well. So if you haven't seen that either, I think that's a 30-minute DVD Extras.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they kind of just went back and forth on stories again, which is
How do you think?
fun.
You think that
I just kind of sat there most of the time.
As you should.
Yeah.
Because, we're pretty boring.
But I'm the special guest, so...
Yeah, you should have talked a little bit more, I think. Yeah. What do you think that when we're older, we're going to be telling stories as vividly as, like, our grandparents?
Maybe. I mean, I already tell like vivid stories right now, but most of it's bullshit. So yeah. I'm wondering now that I'm getting, into like older, like parent kind of territory. And when I tell stories, I'm like, it's like 80% true. So now I'm just thinking like, how true was the stories my grandparents told me?
I mean, they're probably 70% true.
Yeah. That's
just like any biopic. Well, any biopic is not true at all. It's all based.
Well, Space Jam's very true. Michael Jordan sucked at baseball.
And LeBron James is a great actor. That one. That one.
I was talking about the first Space Jam.
Oh, I was talking about both of them.
We don't talk about the second one.
Yeah, fuck LeBron James.
Wow.
I don't like him.
Well,
it's official. I don't. I'm just like, okay, I respect what you've done, but you're kind of a shitty person. So, go Nuggets.
I guess we'll move on,
baby. They're fucking back.
They're back.
We're running it back, baby. We're running it back. Speaking of running, I'm not going to do that, but we're going to go to the first subject.
Running to the first subject.
We're going to limp to the first subject.
Round one.
All right, y'all. What's the first subject?
The first subject is going to be favorite Halloween costume.
The one I don't have to wear.
Yeah, I'm not against Halloween per se, but I definitely am not one of the people who like go all out and dress up for Halloween. That's just not my jam.
I never dressed up growing up as much. There was one year we couldn't afford a costume, so then the principal felt really bad and made me the mascot. So I dressed up like the mascot my 5th grade year.
Okay.
Yeah, true story. And then I was like in front of the whole parade and just high-fived every single kid from that school.
Neat.
That's memorable.
A sad story, but also cool. Inspiring.
It was kind of cool.
It's like, have you ever had a dream?
Pretty much.
Yeah. But every time someone's like, it's not even I have a problem with like little kids or even like teenagers dressing up and going trick-or-treating. It's like the 30-somethings that are like way too excited. They're like, bro, what are you going to dress up this year for Halloween? I'm like, nothing, Alan. I have shit to do. Alan?
I mean, yeah, Alan loves Halloween.
Alan loves Halloween.
So like, yeah, if they enjoy it, fuck it, why not? That's cool. Yeah. But just when they
force their excitement on me, I'm like, bro, go be excited in your corner. Stay the fuck out of my corner.
What's funny is that what gets Alan excited about Halloween is actually what ruined Halloween for me. So when I was working with him downtown, we had to dress up at least 3 times for the weekend. So like let's say Halloween fell on a Thursday, you would have to dress up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
Or if it was like, Halloween's actually going to be next Tuesday, but we're going to celebrate it the week before, we'd have to dress up Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday.
Oh, gotcha.
And so we'd have to have 3 different like costumes every single time, and I'm just like, nope, I hate this.
Yeah, hard pass.
Yeah, I probably dressed up more on Halloween in my adult age than I did in my kid age.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hated both of them as much.
What time? Like, when did you stop trick or treating?
Do
you like have like that memory where you're like cut off?
No, don't really have it. I mean, you also got to take in mind like Halloween is kind of like a devilish holiday in the religious eyes of people, and so my mom wasn't really.
And they're wrong.
Wasn't really too. I mean, it's pagan as fuck, but so is Catholic, Christianity, Catholicism. But like anyways,
every holiday been stolen.
Any Western religion is probably derived out of paganism.
Yeah.
And Jim Jonesisms.
But yeah, I think I stopped trick or treating in like 6th grade or 7th grade. I think
I was still in high school when I stopped, but
yeah,
I don't remember.
And honestly, like the trick or treating scene in like my parents' neighborhood has just never been good.
You would think it would be.
Yeah, nobody comes down there though. It's weird. It's like because it's both ends are cul-de-sacs, so there's no through traffic.
Yeah.
So people are just like on the other block, like whatever avenue that is, and then they're just going up and down that street. Yeah, so no one really comes to our neck of the woods.
I'm trying to think of everything I've dressed up as, if I can remember. There was one year dressed up like my dad. That was really funny. Because again, we can't do any demonic, so I was like, just dress up as my dad, and just took his clothes and just wore them.
Solid.
And everyone's like, who are you? I'm like, I'm my dad.
Yeah. Dude, I did like a really half-assed costume one year, because I like going to like Halloween parties. I hate going to costume Halloween parties because like, you have to wear a costume or you can't come. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So one year I did like this very half-assed costume. I wore like a baseball cap, like this fake gold chain, this like shitty watch. And they're like, I thought you were going to dress up as a costume. Like, I am a costume. They're like, what's your costume? I'm like, I'm a white rapper.
That's pretty good. I also found I will say I did find it harder as an adult to do more like Halloween shit because I either had to shave my beard or find something that goes with my beard.
Yeah.
So I've done like I was Luigi once. That was pretty cool. When I shaved everything and just had the mustache.
I vaguely remember that.
Actually, I have a chin, you guys. That's weird. I had one. Yeah, I bet you if I take it off now, it's just a flubber.
It just like indented into your
maybe
face.
Just pale as fuck. So I've done that. I've dressed up as El Chapulín, which is as El Chavo del Ocho, which is a Mexican character. I think that my favorite one that I've ever done was the most interesting.
Did you do that at one of our shows?
Yeah. That was the same show. Yeah, I think I used that costume like four times. For real. I dressed up as the most interesting man in the world, the Dos Equis guy.
Oh, yeah.
That one was probably my favorite because I nailed that one.
That dude is just you.
Yeah.
But like old.
But not interesting at all.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you have to do? Like get like a suit?
Got a suit and then dyed my entire hair white.
Oh, yeah.
I look pretty good. I'm excited to go all white.
I mean, you're getting close, dude.
You're definitely
very close.
Not even peppery right now. It's just more...
It's streaky.
It's streaky as fuck.
It's like Cruella de Vil's hair.
I'll take it, man. I'll fucking take it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to go all white when I'm ready. Just all white, and hopefully I still have hair.
That's fair.
And hopefully I'm like down like 30 pounds. But
yeah.
What else? I dressed up as a pizza once.
A pizza?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was working at the Jaeger.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this would be funny to dress up as a pizza.
And that's the thing. Like everyone always like dresses up at like restaurants and stuff. Like that makes sense for the front of house, but like the kitchen staff, they want them to dress up too. And I'm like, bro,
no one sees you.
I'm fucking no one sees me, number one. And Halloween costumes are made of like 99% fire, like flammable material.
Shit, yeah.
So like if I just put one hand over the grill, the whole sleeve will just fucking explode instantaneously.
Do it.
Fuck that.
That's the way to go.
Just sue them.
Just fucking.
Actually, though, if I even tried to like sue them or yell at them, they'll be like, "Well, that's not Applebee's regulation, so you can't sue us." Like, you told me to do it,
right?
You told me.
And then sue the manager,
Alan.
Yeah, fucking Alan. Fuck Alan.
I think Alan's going to come on the podcast.
Oh, he's not.
I mean, he says he is.
Nah, he says a lot of shit. He doesn't do it.
It's call to action right now. Alan's never going to watch this.
I'm calling you on your bullshit, Alan, and I hope you watch this because you say a bunch of shit and you don't do it. And then also you say a bunch of shit that's supposed to happen like in movies and it never happens. So fuck off.
Oh, just because he's bad at predicting?
He's bad at predicting. He's just like, dude, let's do this. I'm like, no, we're not going to do it, Alan. If he shows up here, I will get Alan fucked up and we will have the greatest podcast ever. But he's not going to show up.
All right, we'll see.
He's not going to show up.
Well, if he shows up, will you put your balls in hot sauce like you were supposed to?
Oh, what was that for again?
I don't remember. He just told me to tell you.
That was the thing. What was it for?
I have no idea.
What was it for?
The Cowboys lost.
It might have been.
Yeah, I literally don't remember. He just told me to tell you that you need to put your balls in hot sauce.
He did say that, and that was a thing. I just don't remember what it was for.
Cool. So if he comes, you'll put your balls in hot sauce?
No, because I don't remember what it's for. And I think there was like a.
Well, the new bet is if he comes, you'll put your balls in hot sauce.
I will put my balls in hot sauce and put them in his mouth for finally doing something correct. You heard it here first, Alan.
That was perfect timing.
You heard it here first, Alan.
Now I have to send him this clip.
You need to send the whole podcast.
Oh, man.
He needs to know it. He's not going to do it.
Yeah, that's funny. But anyway.
I like being prune robbing you guys, so Alan.
You better get that mouth right.
And honestly, what's funny is that this podcast was supposed to start with Alan because we were talking about it, and this was like way before we started this company.
Oh yeah,
I was like, yeah, we should do it. He's like, yeah, we should totally do it, and then he just never did.
Just never did.
Yeah, so suck it, Alan. I love you, but I miss you. But suck it.
Yeah, I see him like every week, but only once a week.
Well, let us know what you guys your favorite Halloween thing is because we would love to know.
Halloween thing.
Yes, that's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah, Halloween things. Tell us if you're dressing up as a Halloween thing this year.
And also, what would you guys see us dressed up as this year? You would be a good Gimli. Like if you put the effort into it, you would do a dope as Gimli.
I guess.
And I have an axe.
Yeah, and you can have my axe.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sick, dude. Everyone shits on Gimli, but Gimli's a shit.
Dude, Gimli is the shit.
He's fucking, just because he's short doesn't mean he doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah. That sounded oddly sexual. But anyway.
I mean, he knows how to use an axe.
Let us know.
And he didn't die. Like, that's like the thing is like,
moving on.
He fucking like fought like orcs and shit, and he's still alive. Well, he's not alive because he's not real, but
he's not real, so he's not alive.
He's not dead. You know.
Well, he is because he's not real.
Oh yeah, but in the books, he's not. He doesn't die, does he?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Who would I be? Who would you think I would dress up as? It doesn't have to be Lord of the Rings, by the way. It can be whatever you want.
Well, I was like, it'd be fucking sick if you go like as Mexican Gandalf.
Gandalf the Brown. Oh no! Corre, you fools!
You fools! Yeah, all right.
Corre, stupid! And then it died. Yeah. Anyways, let us know. Moving on.
Round 2.
What is the next subject, G?
Lord of the Rings. No, it's Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
I feel like we've talked about Keanu before.
Probably.
But we're going to do it again because Keanu's fucking dope.
Yeah. I mean, this is episode 130, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So we've talked about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We've reached our capacity of not recycling shit. So this is just maybe an updated subject of Keanu Reeves.
Because, yeah, I mean, I don't even want to do the math, but that's a lot of topics.
Whoa.
Yeah. But yeah, so.
What are we on? What subject are we on? Or what 130? Let's say we're at 130.
Yeah.
Times fuck it 5. 650 topics minimum.
Yeah, minimum.
I'm sure there's way more than that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves. I just recently actually just watched John Wick for the first time.
I watched John Wick relatively recently as well. Maybe like 2-ish months ago.
I need to watch 2, 3. I haven't seen 3 or 4.
Yeah. I think I watched it or I said John Wick 3 came out on HBO Max or something. Like I haven't watched the first one yet, and that's when I started watching them.
Yeah, the first
that was
really
a couple months ago. Yeah. So yeah, I also watched it relatively. I think it was fine. The second one was fine. The third one was less fine, but it was still fine.
I remember I haven't
seen the fourth one.
I watched the second one before I watched the first one.
Oh, okay.
And I don't remember what happened in the second one. I just know that there's a fight with Common in a hallway. Or not a hallway, but it's like this
But see,
terminal.
and I remember the first one pretty decently because I watched it more than once, but the second and third one I only watched once, and I'm just like, man, I don't care.
Yeah, I need to watch the second one again. Because that's when, Because
the second one starts in the garage where he gets his car back from the mobster, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah, because it gets all fixed up and John Leguizamo comes out. Forgot he's in that movie.
Yeah. And so is Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, and Common is in that one too. And then that's the one that has
Common's the bodyguard of the lady he killed, and that's why he's fighting Common. Because he went to some party, and then some rich lady was in a castle, and then she's all naked in a bathtub, and I don't remember if he shoots her or she kills herself. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
But then he walks out, and they make eye contact because they're like, both in the same
agency or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
the same thing. He's like, well, I know what you did. And he's like, you know what I did. And they start chasing each other or something.
They start shooting each other with silencers.
Yeah.
In between the crowd.
Yeah, as they're like walking. It's
Yeah.
like, pew, pew, which it doesn't sound like that at all.
Yeah, it still makes a sound.
Yeah. I saw this video of these dudes at a gun range shooting like a AR-15 with a suppressor on it.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's like in the background, like, yeah, I can't, this is so quiet. I can't hear anything. And they're just yelling at each other. It was pretty funny.
I'm sure that makes sense like from like long distance.
I think it's more of like supposed to be like a flash, not necessarily like sound. So if you like shoot it, there's no flash out of it, or as little flash, I think.
Yeah,
And it does reduce the noise by quite a lot. And you can make it almost quiet if you have like subsonic ammo and that, then like it sounds like not that loud at all.
I mean,
I know that, I have no idea.
They got to get your brother probably.
I mean, I've not talked to him ever about guns. He's not really into guns.
Except for his little guns. Because he's like 4'10".
Yeah, he's a Guatemalan.
I'm definitely talking shit and he can kick my ass, but that's
not anymore. He's broken.
Just tickle
He'll
him.
just waddle. He'll waddle over to you like,
Oh no!
and then he'll whoop your ass and then get up and go.
He can still whoop my ass.
Yeah.
Just when the adrenaline kicks, he'll just fucking destroy me and then go back to being fucking
Old and
Benjamin
broken.
Benjamin Button.
We're way off subject now.
Again, Keanu. What else can you say about Keanu? The guy's
Matrix.
He's fucking dope. Like as a person, he's wonderful.
Dude, can you believe the Matrix came out in '99?
Yeah.
And it still like doesn't like it looks good still. Whoa. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, because like the only special effects they used for that were just the bullets and that stupid fucking.
They do like the mirror effect when they like pick up the telephone, he goes and they suck into the phone.
Oh yeah.
And then there's other random shit, but like even like the special effects in there, like you could tell they're from the '90s, but they're still like, man, it's not bad.
It just sucks that like the movie ruined that entire franchise. Like it wasn't Keanu's fault necessarily as much as it was just like the writing was just that bad.
Yeah, like the Matrix Reloaded I thought was fine, but then the last one was not terrible. Good. If they didn't record or film those at the same time, I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, and they just tried too hard to make it like
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first one was a thing because it was cool and unique. The second one was like, good because it was like all their overflow ideas, and the third one they're just like, you give me an idea. You attack the giant squids and then he dies but doesn't die because he's a ghost apparently.
Yeah, do the training montage again. Fucking stupid.
I know kung fu.
What else has he done? He was in Speed, right?
Yeah, the first Speed. Yeah, I think he was in the first Speed.
Is it Speed the one with which one am I thinking of with Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, that's Speed.
Oh, is it Speed?
Yeah.
That one's actually dope.
Because the first Speed was on the bus, and then second Speed was on a boat. Yeah.
Imagine seeing that shit. That'd be fun.
I haven't seen that shit in a minute, dude.
Yeah, I need to go back into watching 90s action movies because those things are like practical effects are fucking legit, and now that you can actually upscale them to like 4K.
That's a good topic. I need to write that down.
There's some really good ones, and the one-liners. You can't get mad about the one-liners for sure with that. But then he fell off for a little bit because everyone's just kind of like, "Oh, Keanu kind of fucking sucks."
I mean,
he did Constantine, and like I actually like Constantine.
But Constantine was like way later. Constantine was like mid 2000s.
That's not way later.
Well, compared to like Speed, which was like 92.
Yeah. He's been in the game for a minute, but he did have like a slew of fucking.
Because he did like Point Break. Was that Point Break before or after that?
I think it was after.
Yeah. Because now I'm trying to remember the timeline and I can't.
Yeah, Constantine was 2005. Point Break was 91. Speed was 94.
Yeah.
Point Break was pretty good.
With Patrick Swayze. Because I guess he didn't really take that big of a break. He's just been doing shit the whole time.
Bill and Ted's. I forgot he was in Bill and Ted's for some reason.
Oh, yeah, because that was like his first movie back in like 84 or whatever.
That was 89.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Toy Story 4. He's the Canadian Evil Knievel guy.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that. I didn't watch that movie.
Street Kings. I remember that one, but I don't remember what it's about. A Walk in the Clouds, the Lake House.
Yeah. Was the Lake House the one?
The Replacements. That's my favorite. Oh, yeah. That's my favorite Keanu movie.
Was the Lake House the one where they like had a time traveling mailbox or something?
Yeah.
That was Sandra Bullock too?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I need to watch that one again.
I watched that because I saw Keanu Reeves. I'm like, yeah, cool action man, and it was definitely not an action movie.
He's done a lot of shit, man. The Day the Earth Stood Still. That one fucking
that one wasn't great.
Sweet November.
I don't know that
with
one.
Charlize Theron. Oh, she's so hot. God.
Yeah.
Hardball.
Oh, yeah. Where it's like, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Yeah, I remember that movie. That's probably one of my favorite Keanu Reeves movies.
And then,
that was just like the Mighty Ducks of baseball. It's like, hey, you're a degenerate piece of shit, so I'm going to have you coach a bunch of kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, that doesn't make any sense.
He does a lot of shit, man. Like, he's gone through. I think that's the cool thing about Keanu Reeves' career is he goes through phases. It's like right now he's like, fuck it, yeah, I'll do it phase.
Yeah,
like he was in SpongeBob.
Sick.
Like the new SpongeBob movie.
Yeah,
and he's
because like he was like
shit.
90s action man, and then I guess he was Bill and Ted first, whatever phase you want to call that. And then he was like 90s action man, and then he turned into like rom-com romance guy.
Yeah, and then just really bad indie movies.
Yeah, it's not his fault. But anyway,
he was in Matrix Resurrections. I forgot they made another one of those.
Yeah, that movie was fine. It just wasn't good.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't look like anything. Like no one asked for this.
Yeah, no one did. And dude, it's pretty funny though. Like I'm pretty sure the studio made them do it.
Yeah.
And then the entire time, it's basically like they have a video game that they're designing about the original Matrix series, and that's like what his memory is. So there's a video game based on the original Matrix, and he's the game designer, and he's trapped, obviously in the Matrix. And then it's all like in jokes, because then the video game company is like WB, and they're just like, why would we make something new when we can just rehash the same ideas or something? It's fucking
like
hilarious.
Shits on itself.
Yeah, it's like shitting on the studio the entire movie, which that's why I appreciated it.
That's
like
fair.
Nobody wants to do this, but we're getting forced to do this, so
that's awesome.
And then just shit on them. It's great.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more Matrix movies, you guys. Maybe an animated series that's pretty good.
Animatrix was awesome. If you never saw that,
I heard it was really good.
Yeah.
Also, the video games are probably one of my favorites growing up.
Path of Neo. Did you play that one?
I think it was that one. Yeah,
that one was sick.
You like slow down time and it's all like green and shit. Yeah. Anyways, we're talking about this way too. We're talking more about Keanu Reeves outside of the timer. So we're moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Round 3.
Subject number 3.
I'm not ready.
Brought to you by my writing. Is I'm the main character.
Oh, main character syndrome.
The main character.
My God.
Now, for you old people who don't know what we're talking about, there's this new thing that it has been invented called main character syndrome. Actually, it's not new as much as it's been more like.
It's more prominent now.
It's definitely more pungent.
Yeah.
It's like, when you have like that one guy who wears too much like Chanel 4 or whatever it is. Like that's probably a main character dude, but no, I'm just kidding. Pretty much what it is sometimes like it's like a whole idea of when people just want to be the main character in this movie. It's thinking that the whole world revolves around them. Yeah,
and it's becoming more and more prominent because it's so easy to make content on social media. So now people are just like look at me, hands in the air, like it's good to be alive in such a small world, all curled up with a book to read. But
what just happened?
But like, everyone's like social media influencers now, and they think they're this, like G was saying, like the star of the entire world. So when something happens, they're just like, how could this happen to me? I'm like, it happens to everybody. Like, what the fuck? My favorite example is people who go to the gym just to record themselves, and they get mad that people are walking in front of the camera. That is my favorite example, because fuck those people. Yeah. If you want people not to walk in your camera, build your own fucking gym. Yeah, exactly. Honestly. And it's just like all the people like calling out the creeps at the gym too. I think Joey Swole does a great job on calling those people out. Yeah. If you don't watch that, Joey Swole is this literally jacked human being. And like he looks like a typical like gym douche, but he's actually like super cool. Yeah. And he's like super understanding of like people trying. And he's like, hey, you're trying. That's cool. That's all that matters, man. Yeah. So it's like, the gym thing is really fucking annoying. Like, I can't go to like a public, like a gym, like Gold's or Vasa. They can go suck it. Sorry. And then, wow. Just saying. Like, wow. It just makes They're not going to sponsor us. Fuck no. I mean, if they did, I'll take everything back, but they're not going to, so fuck them. But that's the thing is like, you go to, like, I like going to the gym. And I'm like, I'm here to work out. Like, I'm not here to check anyone out. I'm just literally just want to get like my shit done and in and out, right? Like, send the sauna, change, and just leave. And it's just crazy to me how much, since the pandemic, people just don't give a fuck, man. Like, it's so fucking annoying. So the gym main characters are the worst. Mm-hmm. If you are on Reddit, there's this page called I'm the Main Character, and that will make you fucking lose faith in humanity. Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's really bad. Yeah.
My favorite one, I don't know if you ever saw this video. There's this one dude who was interviewing some guy, and then some person walked through like the camera and like the guy like interviewing, and the guy who was interviewing was like annoyed about it. And the guy who was interviewing was like, "Oh man, I wouldn't worry about it. It's like, everyone's living their own life, and like, I'm pretty sure he didn't even do it intentionally. He just didn't see you guys. Like, maybe he's having a bad day. Like, he wants to, he was like the complete opposite of I'm the main character.
Yeah.
And was just saying like everyone just sees life in a different way. That sometimes I don't even notice that like what you're doing is like work or." I mean, it's also public space, so fuck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like he like one of this whole rant. The guy's like, the interview was like, "Man, that was deep. Like, oh wow, like that was." Yeah, I think you're right. Like, kind of changing his mind.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a dude who did too much acid. It was really funny. I'll show you after this. But
yeah.
But yeah, it's just annoying. I fucking hate that shit, man. Or when people like are yelling just to get likes or.
Dude, like the fucking dude at the Rockies game we went to like whatever weeks ago, who was just sitting behind us, and he was a Dodgers fan, and he was just like talking loudly for no reason other than he wanted people to just talk shit. And as soon as we started talking shit back, he shut the fuck up.
Yeah, his buddies were like, "Hey, yeah, we're just here to have fun." I'm like, "No, we are too, but we know we're losers."
Yeah.
Like you're talking down to a team you're already beating down. Like fuck you guys,
right? And it's like, come on, man, you're only doing this because you think you're important.
Yeah, and you're also like you're in a away game. Oh, that's another one. So
yeah.
So recently there was this. It was a Bucks Eagles game. Also, fuck the Eagles. Fuck Philadelphia. The whole city can go fucking suck it.
Hot take.
It's not a hot take. That's a fucking take.
No, I'm pretty sure we've said publicly multiple times, fuck LA and fuck Philadelphia.
Philly. Seriously, both of those can suck it. I hope you guys make it to the finals and lose.
I will say, Philadelphia did a really cool thing not that long ago. So Trey Turner, I wouldn't say he's my favorite baseball player, but a baseball player I really like watching, got traded to Philly. Absolutely sucked ass when he got traded, right? And he got booed every single time he was there because they are trashy people. But then,
City, bro, I love my fucking ass.
But then one guy, like they call him the Philly Captain Philly or something. Like he's a prominent baseball influencer. He's like, this is why I will say main character positivity. He's like, hey guys, instead of booing Trey Turner every time he comes up, let's just switch it. Let's give him a standing ovation. Let's switch it up. And then the next game, first time he came up, they gave him a standing ovation. Homie knocks in an RBI single, and then every at bat after that, they standing ovation. And then the next game, first at bat, they gave him a standing ovation. He hits a fucking solo home run, and the stadium absolutely loses their shit. And then Trey Turner literally turned around his entire season because of that.
Cool.
So that's
they've done one nice thing in their whole entire history. They can still.
Hey,
suck
I like
dick.
Trey Turner.
Yeah, no, Trey Turner's cool.
Yeah,
Philly fans fucking suck. So whatever. I don't give a shit.
That's fair.
Anyways, the reason is here's okay. That was beautiful. Great story, man. Great, wonderful.
But also it goes into the main character doing a positive thing.
Yeah, no, great, wonderful story. That's
but for a fuck Philadelphia.
But let me give you guys the opposite of this, right? So it was the Bucks Eagles. They were playing at Tampa Bay. And before every game, they put up like a banner that says like, like buck up or whatever the fuck they're
whatever. Let's ride.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're actually riding, so that they're doing some. Anyways, there was Philly fans that didn't want the red thing over them, so they stopped it. And so like half of it was up, and the other half wasn't because these Philly fans were holding on to it because they didn't want it to be over their shit. And I'm just like, listen. It's a fucking away game for you. Respect what they're trying to do because this is like their tradition.
Yeah.
If some fans did that to you in Philly, you guys would beat them up and fucking shank them.
Probably.
Like it was like I'm just kind of like, dude, like you're not home. Like it's the whole thing. Like if you're in someone stranger's home, respect it. Do what they got to do. Whatever. Like it's not during the game. It's literally just like at the beginning before kickoff, they put it up and then they take it down.
Yeah.
Like that bugged the fuck out of me. There's fans that are like, yeah, I would do the same exact thing. I didn't pay these prices to do this shit. I'm like, yeah, dude, but they're not doing it while you're playing.
Yeah, they're just doing it before anything happens.
Like fuck off. Like you're not a Bucks fan, so just let it happen. Like, you're surrounded by red anyways. Just I fucking hate Philly. Well, but anyways, that was like super main character syndrome. I'm still not knowing main character, damn it. Yeah, so main character, I just hate it. Like it's just not. Like talk about
spicy.
Talk about how selfish people are just to be like everything has to revolve around me. And there's so many people that think that way now.
Yeah, dude. And like I said, like it's always been a thing, but it's so easy to do now. Like we're a perfect example of it because we're main characters right now because we started a fucking podcast.
True. But you don't have to watch, so there's
yeah. But like, yeah, it's just like, but we're not going out in public and like disturbing everyone else by our shenanigans because we think that we're more important. We have the right to do stuff.
Or like, if people get mad at like the fact that like you ignore them on the street, like Billy on the street, right? For example, it's like people start doing that now, like as like a thing.
Yeah.
And if I can say, "Oh, fuck off, I don't want to talk to you," like they think that I'm rude.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, man, I'm just trying to get to work. Like,
yeah,
get the
and they're
fuck
coming
out
up
of here.
like shoving shit in your face.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off, get out of here.
Yeah, fucking
Go on, get.
the good and bad things of social media.
That was a nice little rant. You got a little hot. I can feel the heat radiating. Woo!
I just hate it, man.
Woo! He's
like,
a spicy little taco right now.
Like, there's 7 billion people here. You don't fucking matter.
Yeah, for real. Oh man.
Anyway, that's not really mean. Like, you do matter, but you don't matter. Like, it's yeah.
Yeah, tell me you don't matter, but you do.
You matter in your own world, but when you step outside of your own world, you don't matter. So therefore, act accordingly.
Let's just move on.
I'm just saying, like, main character syndrome. If I get selected to sing this national anthem, all attention on me. Yeah, that's by all means that makes sense. But if you're like, I demand to have this attention, it's like, well, no one's
if you're
asking for
demanding it, then you can piss off.
Anyways, let's move on to a happier note.
All right.
Fourth subject. Fourth subject.
I was like, wait. Fourth
subject.
Round 4.
All right, Chris. What's the fourth subject?
All right. The fourth subject is going to be bandwagon sports fans. G's favorite subject.
Fuck, I can't find it. Anyways.
What the fuck are you looking for?
Oh, it's another board. Booze.
Okay. You'd use your words.
Yes. Okay, let's try that again, but keep it all in. All right.
Okay.
So what's the next subject?
Oh, this is staying in. The next subject is going to be bandwagon sports fans. That's...
Damn it.
Dude, it literally says right there, crowd
okay.
booing.
That's to Chris.
This is a long one. No, that's a long one, too.
What is it again? What's the next subject?
The next subject is bandwagon sports fans.
Nailed it.
It's a long one, too. We're just going to turn that down a little bit while it finishes. So, G, bandwagon sports fans.
Anytime you say it, we just got to push it. All right. So let me get into this real quick, just because apparently this means more to me than does to Chris.
You're already a fire little guy, so from that last subject.
I guess I'll say this, is that it makes sense for bandwagon fans to exist. Like, for example, the whole like CU thing going on right now. Totally get it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm a bandwagon fan. I am watching.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, that doesn't ruin
not going to
my
go
day.
buy any CU gear.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah.
No.
But also a thing with that too is like college football, I don't know. It's like if you went to the college,
makes sense.
But then like you didn't root for the football team until like now, does that count?
I think it does. You have more rooted to that team than I do.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
I guess that's fair.
And you're just like, oh, fuck, like they're actually good now. Like, that's cool. Good for them.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I think it's funny because, like, again, like I've been a CU fan for my pretty much entire life, mostly out of spite from my Nebraska family. But yeah, dude, it's
such a Chris thing too.
It's been wild. It's been wild.
Like the other guys, I learned ballet to make fun of that guy that was doing it.
To make fun of the kid down the street. It's like, oh, you think you're so cool?
Yeah, you're like, Skill Buffs, fuck Nebraska.
But yeah, like we've been around, man. We've just been hiding for a long time though, because they've not been good since like 2017, 16 maybe.
Yeah.
And even in 2016, it wasn't a great season.
Yeah, they was just the closest thing gotten to making a bowl or winning a bowl.
No,
right?
they went to the Pac-12 championship in 2016. Yeah, and then they got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
so the whole thing about bandwagon fans is I think it's hard. For me, I just get annoyed when a bandwagon fan starts talking shit as if they know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm just kind of like, dude, you just knew about this team like last week. What the fuck are you talking about? And like, there's part of me that wants to get mad at all the Nuggets gear, but I'm also like, no, like if this is what it takes for people to be Nuggets fans and invest in it, like, yeah, by all means, like that's cool.
But then if they like lose, then the first game, if they lose against the Lakers, then they'll be like, fuck the Nuggets, they suck.
Honestly, yeah. Like true fans who actually enjoy sports, I think understand the simple basics of you're going to lose games. And just by losing a game doesn't mean it's the end of the world. That means You know what I mean? Like, there's so many fans out there that are fair weather fans that are also bandwagon fans who are only fans because the team is winning. Like, I'm wondering if there's still as many Patriots fans now as there was, or if they're turning into Kansas City fans. Like,
I'm pretty sure they're turning into Kansas City
fans. Those people have never felt loss, and that's like their way of coping with it, and it's fucking stupid. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
But I don't know, man. Like, I'm a Colorado fan. Every sports team I like is Colorado. And even if I don't, like, I wouldn't even say I'm a Nuggets fan, but if I were to pick a team, it'd be the Nuggets. Yeah. And this was even before they won the championship. Yeah. Like, because they're from Colorado, so I'll pick them. But I don't really like basketball.
But you also go on the game, so that makes you more of a fan than most people.
And then, like, same thing with, like, hockey, even lacrosse. I don't give a shit about lacrosse, but I'll root for the Mammoth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I guess they also were pretty good. I guess I'm making a bad point because all the Colorado. So I'm a Rockies fan. Let's start there.
Yes.
And they fucking suck.
Yeah, no, and like a true fan will talk shit and still go to games.
Yeah, which is exactly what we did.
Sell the team.
Sell the team.
But yeah, I mean, because I'll even say, like, I'm not a Broncos fan, but I'll follow them, and, like, you know, my friends are happy, I'm happy, you know, kind of thing. And if they're sad, I'm still happy.
Right. There you go.
So, you know, it's one of those things where, like, I'll never wear Broncos gear, but I'll be like, no, let's watch the game together. Be like, oh, that was a good catcher. This and that. Yeah. Like, I like watching the sport. And when they won in 2015, I was with a bunch of Bronco fans, and I was like, God, congrats, you guys. Like, that was cool. I mean, I'm not going to join that. Fuck that.
Yeah. But, well, it's also baseball playoff season, so it's like prime time bandwagon about happening. Yeah, I think the wild card games are wrapping up, if not wrapped up by the time this episode comes out.
Like, the NBA is going to have way more Milwaukee fans just because Lillard went there, and they're going to be really disappointed when they don't win.
Yeah. Dude, it's wild. It's wild that one team changes absolutely nothing but gets one player, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, they're going to be really good. I'm like... I mean, that player's good, but like
I will say this, I think,
how's he going to match? You know, like mix in with them.
And again, like I understand, like sometimes you just find a baseball team when you find it, right? Or you find a sports team when you find it. Like I'll say, like the Nuggets. I've been a Nuggets fan since like 2007, so I couldn't tell you like
fucking bandwagon fan.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I
mean, but also to be fair too, like you have to be a bandwagon fan at some point to be a fan. But that makes sense.
Yes, but. It's the problem I have is when people just jump from place to place. Like if they're following a player, that's completely different.
Yeah, I still think that's fucking bullshit.
I mean,
I think that's like there are so many people who like just liked Tom Brady that were Tom Brady fans, and then they're like, oh well, I'm a Patriots fan, and then he went to the Bucks, and like, oh well, I like the Bucks now. I'm like, no, you fucking don't.
Yeah, I guess
you're still a Patriots fan. You fuck.
I'm only saying that because in soccer, like I would follow my favorite player, so then would follow that team.
Yeah,
but that's also because they were playing in different leagues. It wasn't like I was like jumping from like team to team in the same league, right? So like when Chicharito played for West Ham, I was a West Ham fan, but I was more of a United fan. Like United will always be my team in Premier League, but I will watch West Ham because he's playing. I want to see him score goals and do that.
Yeah.
The only exception is I won't root for LA Galaxy, and he's with them right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm glad. They're
wow. Here comes the LA Philly hate again.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate LA. They are. Second to last place. The Rapids are in last place, but they're second to last, so it just makes me happy that they're right there with us.
Hell yeah!
But yeah, I don't know. I grew up with sports. I'm very committed and dedicated to like the sport that I'm at. Even the Cowboys. Like I'm not a big fan of Jerry Jones, and I don't really watch the games anymore.
Yeah,
but I'll still root for them. I'll still check how they're doing. You know,
dude. Apparently, a lot of people are allegedly saying the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl already.
They're looking really good this year. I will say that. Like they're looking pretty good. But I'm a Cowboys fan, a realistic one, mind you. So my expectation, my hopes are not up on that.
Those don't exist. They're like vampires and unicorns.
Oh yeah, I'm a unicorn baby.
Oh, that's almost the wrong board. I almost pulled a G. Whoops, wrong button.
You definitely pulled the G.
Boop. Boop.
But yeah, bandwagon fans, like you got to start somewhere. But if you're the kind of person that will like immediately jump on the wagon and then talk to me as if you know the sport or the team, go fuck yourself.
That's time.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just like, I remember Carmelo Anthony. I was like, okay, do you remember who else he played with?
Well, so it's like, what's it called when it's like the opposite of bandwagon fans, where you hate on a team because it's cool to hate on them? Because there's a lot of those Rocky fans right now, and I think it's funny. Because like real Rockies fans like know that we're fucking terrible. It's from the ownership. We need a lot of shit. We had a lot of injuries to a lot of our star pitchers at the beginning of the season, just riddled with injuries for the rest of the year. And then people are just like, yeah, the fucking Rockies suck. And then other people are just like, yeah, first day? Like, the fuck, man? Like, you don't have to be so aggressive. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
We hate the owners.
Yeah.
Also, who is it? Is it Jones? Was that his name? He's really good. He had a great game last time.
Oh, the pitcher?
No, he was.
No, he's not a pitcher. He's they just brought him
up. Third baseman.
Yeah,
rookie.
I think he is. Yep.
Yeah, dude, he like showed up in the last game. It was a terrible game, but he's like the one person that showed up. No, he's an outfielder.
Yeah, it's like Jones, Doyle. What's the other guy they brought up that's doing really well? I don't remember.
Yeah, Jones like threw from fucking left field to first and made it. It was sick, dude. It was fucking sick. And then he stole third to home to win the game.
Solid.
Like, he was on one, dude. It was so cool to see. So yeah, I like him. But again, like I know like Rockies fans are going to come out of like the woodworks once they make it to the playoffs. Whatever, it's fine. But
yeah, like if they ever make it to the playoffs and not be the almost fourth worst team in the MLB. The White Sox lost 2 less games than the Rockies, so the Rockies are third worst. White Sox are fourth worst,
and then Royals are.
I think it's Royals and Athletics.
A's, yeah, and then it's us. Just
Athletics are. I think Athletics lost 110. Royals are at like 107. Then we're at 103, and then 101 for the White Sox.
Fucking gross.
Yeah.
Anyways, be a fan, be a bandwagon, but don't jump off the wagon when they're starting doing shit. Honestly, that's all I ask. Or don't be a fan at all.
Yeah,
that's also a thing.
Heck, sports ball.
Looking at you, Kirk and Sally, y'all don't give a fuck.
Moving on.
They don't. Like, oh, sports, cool. Don't care.
Don't care. Not one little bit.
Final round.
All right, Chris, what's the final subject?
The final subject is going to be Independence Day. The speech.
Oh, the speech.
Which is kind of funny because we actually talked about this at a production meeting yesterday. Completely randomly.
This is like my, how often do you think of the Roman Empire?
Oh, yeah? How often do you think of the Independence Day speech?
Yeah, so if you guys have never seen Independence Day, give it. It's actually, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's one of those, again, 90s action movies that it's like, surprise, welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
And then he punches an alien in the face.
It's probably Will Smith's best movie.
Ooh, you really think so? Ooh, it's definitely up there.
What would you put close to it?
Live action Aladdin.
Oh my god, I hate you for 2 reasons.
Live action Aladdin, probably.
Oh no, you mean? Never mind.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's stupid.
I don't know. That's a good question. Dang,
I'm telling you, it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I would say iRobot's pretty good. He's pretty good in iRobot.
Yeah.
Not good in he's not bad in Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West is not his fault.
He's definitely the best part of it.
Dude, Men in Black though. The first one?
1 and 2 are pretty good.
Ooh.
8 pounds or 7 pounds. He's pretty good.
I didn't really like that movie. It didn't really have enough like things to it. Like it was supposed to be like an emotional, like, oh, get you because he's being a dick to all these people to see if they're worth it. I'm like, yeah, he's just being a
Woody
dick.
Harrelson's in that one too.
Yeah, he's just being a dick.
Isn't Rosario Dawson in that one too?
I think that's the love interest.
Yeah, she's the one that it takes his heart.
Yeah, that sounds right. But they like hang out and shit.
She's also in Men in Black too. Yeah.
Men in Black 3. Is she 2?
Yeah, she's the.
Oh, she's the space princess.
Yeah,
that's right. Spoilers.
Anyways,
for movies that came out 20 years ago.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
This is by far my favorite speech in any movie that I can think of, at least.
Yeah, it's a pretty good speech. Like the only other ones like are just like generic like sports movies that have like a really good like locker room speech in the middle of it to have him come back, you know.
Remember
like,
the Titans?
Yeah, it's like, you remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime to help the Mud Dogs win the Bourbon Bowl? That's probably my favorite speech because it's short and concise. It means yeah.
That's right. That's what happened. No, okay, so I'm going to read it because Chris didn't want to read it.
Because I think it's dumb. Nobody wants to hear it.
Yes, it's not that long. That's what's
still
great about it.
Still dumb.
All right, so this is before they attack the aliens. The illegal,
set the scene.
The illegal aliens.
So the scene.
It's 4th of July. It's
4th of July. It's like super like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning
before the sun crests above the buttes.
They've just recruited a bunch of farming, like
in the New Mexico desert, because they're in Area 51, I think.
Too. Yeah, they're in Area 51
before the sun crests the buttes in the New Mexico desert,
Nevada desert
on Area 51.
And yeah, so they just recruited a bunch of like.
So I got Area 51 and Roswell mixed up in my brain.
I mean, they're kind of connected.
Yeah.
Aliens. Again, they recruited a bunch of farmers or pilots that maybe had never formal training in jets, but they're like, yeah, you can fly, you're good.
Well, I mean, those jets are pretty much like push and go now.
Nice.
It's like starting an electric car. Just boop.
So the president gets a megaphone, finds it just whatever, and he's actually I guess I'll say that, leave it for the end. He says, "Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have a new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore." Of course, this is America talking. "We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's faith that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. As should we win this day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as a day the world declared in one voice. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive.
Because
today we celebrate our Independence Day." Damn it, I hit both buttons at the same time.
You're really bad at touching shit, dude.
And then there's the one dude that fucking does like the best salute in the world.
Yeah, it's like, bah! And like his like headset and everything, he's like, bah!
Yeah, he's not even going to go flying. I think he's the one that just does like the cone
he's
thing.
the cone guy. So,
and then after the speech, he gets a helmet and says he's joining them as well.
And they're like, "What are you doing, Mr. President?" And he's like, "We need pilots."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that scene so much.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, the music is going really well, and then like everyone dies, and there's that one farmer dude. He's like, "Hello, boys, I'm back."
Oh yeah, because the whole thing, it's Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid?
Is it Randy Quaid? Yeah, I think it is Randy Quaid. He's dead, right? I think he died a couple years ago. Yeah, I think he is.
What's the other Quaid? Dennis Quaid? Yeah, it's Randy Quaid. But yeah, like the whole arc is that like he lives on a reservation and he got abducted by aliens. He's a hardcore alcoholic.
Because he got abducted by aliens and no one believes him.
He somehow has like Native American children. I don't think that's touched on in the movie, but he has 3 Native American children somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
I'm assuming that their mom was on the res and that's how we met him. But
no, they're also illegal aliens.
Could be.
But yeah, best speech ever. It's so good. If our presidents gave speeches like that, I would vote for them.
No, I'm just thinking about like if Joe Biden was giving that speech.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't just quietly into the night.
We have to let me find the speech and do my best Joe Biden impression here.
Oh, this is devolving very quickly.
Can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore.
That's awful, but I love it.
We will be united in our common interest.
Do Obama.
Perhaps the fate of today is the 4th of July, and we will once again be fighting our freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation.
Trump.
Oh, God. As we should win for the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday. It would be a beautiful holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice,
except for China,
because they don't like us, we will not go quietly into the night.
Oh, Clinton?
We will not vanish without a fight. We will live on. We're going to survive. Today, I can't. Today,
Independence Day.
That wasn't bad. I'll give myself a 7 for that one.
There you go. When the proper buttons hit. But anyway,
that wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I need to figure my Biden impression because I don't really know.
Yeah, it's just like slow and tired. That's all I know.
Yeah, it always sounds like he's pleading for something.
Yeah, dude, I don't listen to his speeches because I don't want to.
Well, I can't hear him.
That's true. Huh?
Should I do McConnell?
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for...
Thanks so much. Thanks, guys, for checking us out. Oh God.
Fucking worst.
Like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Stay tuned for DVD extras coming at you on Friday. Hope today was a great day.
Last but not least, fuck Philly and fuck LA. Bye. My McConnell impression was on point.